Contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then there's Davis. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, B.A., making that knee injury extra heartbreaking.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Davis. Great D that time from Banchero. Davis has gone 3 of 10 shooting, so only 30%.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Young, the pass to Sarr. Young against Suggs. Young can't hit.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Left side Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a hard worker. Bane was ready for any physicality that came his way.
Desmond Bane taking 2 shots.
And Bane drops them both. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Coulibaly. Great D that time from Wagner.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And the basket by Bane.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
To end the run. And the layup is good by Young.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Here's Suggs. 19 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's rebounded by Washington. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you guys.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Davis against Banchero. They get it again. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Left side Coulibaly. Back to Young. Pulls it from the top of the key. Here's Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. George, he's checked in for Washington.
At the line for your home team, Anthony Davis. One shot.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. can take over a game on both ends.
Pass to Carter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. The Wizards have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Sarr. He's checked by Carter. Knocks it loose. Suggs outside. Tries a 10-footer. Tries again. That shot off. Good D by Sarr. And for Washington, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Young, the pass to Johnson. Second chance effort, and that one's good. Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Sarr with it. No points so far. Suggs with it, and it's Young picking him up. That one's good from Bane on the assist from Suggs. 14 points for Desmond Bane. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Well, Suggs has gained confidence as a scorer. He doesn't mind getting hit inside like that.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Gills checked in for Washington. Carrington comes in for Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Wagner on the wing from outside the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Back to Carrington. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good. Hardy, he's checked in for Trae Young. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. That one misses. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Gill. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal
That one on Ben Caro. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your home team, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Magic have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Pulls up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Desmond Bane.
Yeah, and Wagner is a solid big man. He's someone that's going to give you everything he's got every time he's on the floor.
Here's Wagner. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
The
Wagner's
assist.
got 8 points.
Black.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Carrington. From behind the arc. That shot missing. Great D that time from Suggs. Black outside to the inside. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Gill. Here's Champagny. Shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Champagny.
Now Suggs. Give him 23. And here's Wagner. Black outside. Now Suggs. Covered by Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs with the bucket.
Jalen Suggs.
Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense. But tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
Here's Gill. Back to Carrington. For 3, Hardy. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Wagner. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Right side Carrington. 13 feet out. Tries again. Here's Gill. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gill's got his first points of the game.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Here's Suggs. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
Oh, what focus from Suggs. Refusing to let the hit throw him off.
Shooting
This
for
will be his
Orlando.
third trip to the free throw line.
Jalen Suggs at the line for 1.
The free throw off from Suggs. Washington's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And they get it back. Here's Champagny. Out of bounds. Going to be Orlando's ball. Orlando making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And here's Black. 10 points for him. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Hardy. Black defending. Here's Hardy. 12 points for him. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Right side Carter. Here's Batase, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Hardy. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Batase's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carter, the pass to Black.
Home team foul. Hardy.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. Shooting for Orlando. Black at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you like about Black is he processes quickly, and he moves quickly, plus great size for his position.
Whitmore's checked in for Washington. George comes in for Hardy. George outside. Pass to Vukcevic.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Here's Riley.
in the third
Will it
quarter.
go?
2 minutes.
Kept alive. It's Carrington on the wing. Goes back up. Nice shot by George.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways.
Assisted
Very
by
challenging to defend.
Carlton.
And so it's
Carrington.
Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Knocked away. And it's Washington on the break. Pass to Riley. 4-3. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got rebound number 11. Now here's Carter. No points yet. A shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's Washington with the ball. Stripped it away. Outside Whitmore. And he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Carter inside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Carrington. Here's Riley. He's checked by Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Possession to the Magic.
Howard's checked in for Orlando.
Howard.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Black. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the deep. Defense.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Wagner. And it's Black penetrating. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. It could go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Orlando. Ahead, opening up a huge gap, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Goga Bataze, and it's Howard in at the 2. From the high post, and Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Gill, the pass to Hardy. Here's Gill. Pass to Coulibaly. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Six to shoot. Here's Whitmore outside. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Howard. Richardson with it. There's the drive. Here's De Silva. There's the three. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 13 tonight in that one. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Gill. There's the steal. Outside Richardson. Batadze. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Coulibaly. Offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Take it away. The three. It's rebounded by Batadze. For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. There's Howard with the three. It's rebounded by Washington. Coulibaly's got 5 rebounds in the game. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Richardson finds Batadze. The fadeaway. And it's good for 2.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside Whitmore. Banked it in off the glass.
Athleticism showing through for Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now Richardson. And here's Howard. Coulibaly defending. The shot by Howard, no good. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And that one drops for him. Whitmore's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And here are the Magic now. And here's Richardson. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Richardson. Shot clock at 5. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night. For Washington, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Whitmore. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The 3 is up, and that one's good. Gill.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Champagny. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Richardson. Now here's Batadze.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Anthony Gill. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Batadze. Suggs is checked in for Richardson.
2 shots.
And so Batadze nails them both. And it's Washington with the ball. Young with it. Left side, Whitmore. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even
First
from
team
where
foul.
we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line.
Well, you ask
for
the
your
older
home
generation
team,
about load management.
Whitmore.
They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
2 shots.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Orlando making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. So he gets them both. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 5th
personal
foul.
Look, he's got to play
14
smart
foul.
now. One more foul, and he's gone.
Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Suggs really coming into his own. It's those passes that make a difference.
Pass to Champagny. And stolen by Banchero. Now Suggs. Back to Banchero. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the
Assist
floor.
goes to
He can play big
Jalen
and tough.
Suggs.
I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Suggs. And he's all alone. He goes up. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Champagny shot is off. The Magic have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Bain, no good. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Washington moving the ball around. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of... More easy.
Home team
Some of the
timeout.
top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Here's Johnson. Here's Riley. Pass to Whitmore. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Possession to the Magic.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Now Suggs. Outside Bain. Drives to the hoop. It's down. His
Desmond
7th make
Bane.
in 13 attempts today.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bain is dangerous when he gets downhill.
Here's Johnson. It's blocked. The 3-ball. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Johnson with a bucket.
A big part of why Johnson went in the top 10, Trey's three-point shooting. I mean, he was NBA ready from day one.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Whitmore. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs surveys the D. Driving in. And off the glass. That one's good. Suggs has got 29.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
Takes a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And here's Bain. The 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Riley. And it's rejected. Now here's Suggs. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Justin Champagnie. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington.
Carrington.
A minute 58 left in the final quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Bain with it. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leading a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Riley. Washington again can't hit. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Suggs.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And Carrington, here we go. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Batase. And he converts the layup.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Yep, that one goes.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Now here's Suggs. The D's right on him. And Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He got a piece of it, and they get it back.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Sarr.
The free throw drops for Sarr. And Sarr drops them both.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Suggs outside. So it's the Magic winning this one easily.
End of the game.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.